Good evening, fellow goblins. Help me. Something's happening. I'm transforming into a goblin. Freaking congestion, dude. Hi, Bush Bush. Sit down. Sit the heck down. I gotta get dog cam working again, bro. I'll plug it in and hopefully it turns on. Anyways, here's a special joke just for VOD gamers only. What do you get when you cross Santa Claus with an alligator? Santa Claus. With claws. This is where I need a soundboard where I walk off screen and then I play like a gun. Hey Danielle, yeah, you didn't hear anything. Okay, let's get to it. Sorry about the squeaky. My stupid boom arm is like so every time I move it now. I gotta oil it up, but I don't want to oil it up because that's annoying and takes too long to do. Oh god, my frames. Oh, what's happening? No, my treasure box. Why didn't I get the treasure box? Oh god, I gotta craft more stupid keys. Thank you. I appreciate your life essence. Yeah, don't ask me what's going on with my brain today, dude. I don't know. Yes, without any context. No, I was talking about oiling my body. Yeah. No, my boom arm. Because it's all creaky. And it's like a mouse. Actually, sorry, you said you didn't want to know the context. Oh well. Whoops. Joke ruined. Again, if I had a soundboard, I'd play the GTA death sound. I could set up a soundboard, but I'm not like that. I'm not good. I'm not good at my job. Oh my god, stop. Yeah, also, no Snowfest. That kind of surprised me. I thought for sure we were going to get Snowfest this week, but I guess they're pushing it next week. So, okay. Full Snowfest on December 16th. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I mean, obviously, but that kind of sucks. I was hoping it was just going to be like an all month long thing, but I guess they got to keep it to the 2 weeks just because usually the events are, you know, not too cray in the way of the things that you can do. I think my brain has warped. Hello? Die. Look back at all the years and since 2018, the closest Tuesday is the middle of the month. Yep, yep. No, I know. Hey, Mystery. I guess I should just call you Xana. Sounds so weird for me. But I feel like other people are gonna be so confused. I gotta get used to just calling you guys by your proper username that you identify as. Damn it. Just like how I identify as a troll. Not like an internet troll, like an actual goblin. My true voice, I hide from you guys. Because actually, I sound more like this. Ah! True, I didn't think about other people Wow, dude. Taking that out of context. Neither did I. I'm a YouTuber, so obviously I only think about myself. Hey, Carlos. Whoop! Beep. And then, oh, hi Twitch stream. Oh, wait. Twitch doesn't put notifications out for anyone anymore. By the way, I think I finally figured out and fixed my Twitch ads. I hope to God. I just need some people to actually watch on that godforsaken platform. And then let me know. All the Snow Cube assets are in the game files as frameworks, so maybe they will let you craft them during Snowfest. Ah, that'd be kind of cool. I doubt it. Might be something they made themselves, like, you know, dev frameworks. I don't know. Help! Help me! Why am I still coughing? Hey, Career. What do the gifts do in the snow event when you craft a present? Actually, I just got a message about this. Most of all, it gives you like player buffs. I'll read them off in a second. Apparently, it's mostly combat related, but some of it's gimmicky. And it's a chance to get the buff, so it kind of sucks because, yeah, you might have to use a lot of boxes. Why am I still crafting meta matter? All right, oops, stop. No, I want to keep going that direction. So the buffs can be 500 light, 300 magic find, 15% to magic damage and physical damage. There's a couple others that I didn't get mentioned. But there's also an ally up potion, which makes your ally bigger, and then another one that's ego potion. So pretty good stuff overall. Why is it hiding these? Oh, I see, because my Discord is... my Discord was too big. There we go. But yeah, so it's good stuff overall. I'm not doing it because... Hey, Cyrek. Hey, Coco. What up? Guys, the Game Awards. It's so soon. Who cares? I mean, I'll watch it, but yeah. Goodness gracious. I just checked and I sent you the donation info for this way back before the Turkey event. I think because they added it to the test server by mistake for about 6 hours once. Oh, right. Yeah. That was a while ago. Also, I recently picked Elden Ring back up at Halig Tree now, just past the rotted free spirit snake thing. Nice, man. Yeah, I've been, if I'm being honest, I've been doing something that I have never done in all of my years of gaming. I started going back to some old games too. I started playing Metroid Dread again after Prime 4. I also started kind of messing around with Tears of the Kingdom again a bit, because I'm thinking about getting the Switch 2 upgrade for it. Because I didn't realize it's only 15 bucks. I thought it was like 20 or 25 or something. But yeah, you just got past the most annoying part of Halig Tree anyways, so... I want to kill Melania. Bro, don't say that. You'll get canceled. You'll get canceled unless you say that you want to cut off her feet and put them in your window. Margaret's greatsword is overpowered. Yes, that was one of my favorite weapons when I did a full playthrough around it. It's very strong and got a really good attack animation. It's not the best, because I think it ended up getting a soft nerf at one point, but unfortunately my beautiful moon veil is kind of garbo now, so I stopped using it. Don't think I'm gonna end up going back to Elden Ring anytime soon, though. Just too much of a time sink for me with, you know, baby Leon and stuff. And even these random games that I'm playing, it's just because there's not much going on right now. I don't think there's any area games for the rest of the year, actually. There's just Hytale coming in January, and then Resident Evil in February. And then outside of GTA 6, obviously, but... But I get a feeling that we're going to see a lot of announcements at the Game Awards for games coming next year. I mean, let's be real, it's mostly going to be 2027 games because they always do that. And then we always have a March or February Nintendo Direct. And all of the leakers are going to act like, oh, there's a Direct coming. It's like, yep, mark your calendars. They have one every year. That's what I'm more interested in. I'm very curious, like, what Nintendo's got planned, because we don't know any games for first party that's coming in 2026. And this year's been insane as far as a launch is concerned. Game Awards is tomorrow already, Thursday. My plan is... I'll make another short video that talks about this just because a lot of people keep asking, but I'm not going to catch it live. I'm going to be busy with baby Leon. So my plan is I'm going to end up watching it like at night after he's gone to bed. And then if there's any games worth noting, of course, I'll have reaction videos posted about them. Otherwise, I'll just make like a highlights clip, you know. But I'm not going to end up watching the whole stream live because it's 4 hours long and going to be full of ads and garbage. So. Hey, chicks. Hey, Void. Just started Trove on Steam Deck. Nice. Been fun. I'm 20 KPR. My buddy's 8 KPR. Let's get it. Yeah, Steam Deck's the only way that you can play this game portable because Switch is like, what? I still don't know why they don't actually like fix things. But yeah, Game Awards are coming up, man. I'm like lukewarm in my excitement because it's like, I don't know. Like the last Game Awards sucked, and Summer Games Fest was probably one of the worst showcases I ever watched this year. So I don't know. Too much, it's too corporate now, you know? It's like, bro, it's not even about video games anymore. It's about ads. Hey, Nellis. Hey, Matt. On one of your streams, only seen your vids. Thanks so much. Helped me a lot with this game. Used to watch when your name was Scythe Plays. Nice. Thank you for sticking around. I will drop a mention, by the way. Just FYI. I am planning on streaming a lot more like random variety games on Twitch and less on YouTube. I'll have a video that will talk about it in more detail because otherwise I kind of rambled about it during the last Trove stream already, and I feel like, I don't know, I don't want to go in circles wasting your guys' time. Suffice to say, I got some big plans for next year. with the channel. And one of them being is, like I mentioned in my life update video, less is more. But anyways, sorry about my congestion, jeez. Hey Sling, what up? Remember watching your videos when I was just entering high school when your name was Scythe, I believe. Well, my real life name is Scythe. That's kind of why I changed it. But anyway, in college now, can't believe how different things are now. Glad Trove is still a thing. Yes. And Hytale's coming out soon, finally. I really genuinely hope that game pops off because I'm really excited for it and I would love to have something alongside Trove. Just would be a lot of fun for me because the mod tools look insane. Need a new audio interface. My sound keeps getting crushed until I restart my PC. Oh, rip. I thought Hytale got canceled. Yeah, so I got a couple videos that talk about it, but the too long didn't read is the old CEO bought Hytale back from Riot, and they are rushing it out so that they can cut their losses and get money back from it. It is going to be independently funded by them, but pre-orders actually start on the 13th. And then the early access release is going to be on January 13th. They are very independent. They don't have a publisher or anything, which I appreciate because they've been way more transparent than I've ever seen. Basically, like the dude is saying, if you want to play the game now and have been waiting for a long time, okay, cool, get the pre-order. But for everybody else that's expecting a clean, polished game, don't. Just wait, because it's gonna be rough. They basically had to scrap all the content that they were working under Riot and instead are using a 4-year-old build. But I mean, hey, it's coming out, so can't complain. And they're trying to make it so that it has mod support right out of the gate. And I think that's a very, very smart decision. Because it means even if the game's broken, modders can not only fix it, but add content faster than the developers. But I'm just really excited. Yeah, it's definitely been a mess. I think it's gonna be pretty messy as far as in early access as well. Like they said, the game's gonna crash a lot. You might lose progress and stuff, so back up your saves. But hey man, at least it looks like it's not going to just like die. Because there's been so many other voxel games that come and go, you know? What is Hytale? Is it an MMO? No. So you know Hypixel on Minecraft? They have their minigame server. They have the Herobrine's Mansion modded world or whatever. They basically decided they were going to make their own Minecraft. And that's what Hytale is. So think of it as very similar to Minecraft, but it's got a lot of modded content, like convenient quality of life things built into the game rather than stuff that has to be modded in. Like they're making it like as accessible as possible. Like the creative mode looks insane to me, which Minecraft can achieve it with mods, but Hytale is just going to have it at base, which I appreciate, and so on and so forth. So suffice to say, it's really hype because I'm assuming it's going to be like, I don't think it's going to replace Minecraft because Minecraft is pretty weird and thus is always going to be relevant and niche. Not niche, but you know what I mean. Versus Hytale, I think is going to be a lot more casual and potentially if they keep working at it, it could end up being an AR game alongside Minecraft. Which, hey, it's about time. No AAA studios are going to ever try and make a game like Minecraft because none of those dinosaurs understand why Minecraft is popular to begin with, which I hate. But anyway, Fortnite, why is your emblem gold? The PR emblem? Because I don't know. It's not a mod. I don't have any mods for that stuff. I think it's going to compete with Minecraft. I think a lot of people might like Hytale more than Minecraft. That's what I'm expecting. Like, for me, what Hytale looks like is more adventure focused, and the mod tools that they have, like I'm hoping to make like my own mods for it and make it into more of an adventure game with loot tables and stuff. Basically all of the stuff that I want out of Trove, I'm hoping I can achieve on like a custom Hytale server. I don't want to, talk too much about it just because who knows how difficult it's going to end up being, but I got a couple friends that are like good into computer stuff and modding and junk, and they're interested. So I'm planning on having like a single player series, but then also a multiplayer series on a custom server. I don't know whether or not it's gonna have to be a private server or if I could actually make it public, which would be nice. Maybe do like make it so there's a hub area everyone could hang out in, and custom dungeons people could teleport to or something. I don't know. It's all tentative and up in the air, but I just think that it's got a lot of potential for growth. Just because the combat looks way better, and it's basically modernized Minecraft. But anyway. Oh yeah, I guess it'll be Ronin Tail instead of Ronin Craft. That's right. Good catch. I didn't think about that one, Mystery. Or Xana. Just got my PR to 43k, 11k light. Now I have a bunch of Mystic Gems to upgrade. Nice. Can you only get C5 from Gearcrafter boxes at 45k? Yes. You can still get C5 as a random drop, but unfortunately it's more than likely gonna be at low level, so good luck. But yeah, check out some of my videos, Nillis, if you're interested. I have one more recent Hytale video that shows gameplay and kind of has my thoughts towards it and so on and so forth. But yeah, it looks really good. Again, curb your expectations. It's gonna be rough. Hey cops, what up? Would it be better to skip C5 gear and go straight to Mystic, or go through C5? You have to upgrade C5 into Mystic, unfortunately. And even then, it is extremely expensive. Like, I only have my weapon at Mystic. And funny enough, the first level that you put into Mystic, like converting a C5 into Mystic, actually gives you like 1 PR and no stats. And then every level after that is where you'll end up getting the stats out of it. And the weapon is the most valuable thing to level up because it gives you the most light and stats and whatever. But yeah, I still don't like how Mystic is implemented right now. Like, they keep tweaking it and hopefully it gets better over time. I know one day we'll be able to forge it, but it's still a while away. Everything's cool. I'm preparing for university. I have some exams today. Nice. Go get it. Kill those exams, bro. Good luck. Which character should I play or buy? Which character is the most powerful and enjoy to play? That is entirely subjective. As far as most powerful, I could give you some definitive answers, but my advice, play the class that you think is cool and that just is fun for you. Because if you don't, and you become a meta slave, you're gonna get bored. I am trying my best for the exams. Yeah, I mean, that's the best you can do, right? Or that's all you can do, so. Just don't over stress about it, because yeah, there's been a million other people in your position, and it's like, I don't know. You know how it is. Things can end up being quite stressful and everything, but it's not like the end of the world. There's so many more things that could be worse. That's my mentality all the time. It's like, why am I complaining about this? Just played Knight and I was bored. Yeah, Knight is not very fun for me either. Boomer, maybe? Maybe you'll like Boomeranger. He's very powerful and can handle the end game, and a lot of people find him fun. Not me in particular, but... Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta remember, I might have to go and grab my iconic block of cheese during this stream because I need to pace myself properly tonight in terms of like, usually I'll just stream and like edit and whatever else and then I don't bother eating a snack before bed even though I'm like really hungry. But today in particular I have to stay up because Leon, like we're gonna register him for swimming lessons and those lessons you apply for them at like 6 in the morning. And all the other parents are psychopaths who actually like apply really quick. So the slots fill up really quick. So yeah, I have to do that before I can go to bed. Fun. I remember using Shadowhunter, Dino Tamer, and Tomb Raiser. I wonder how they are now. They haven't changed that much. They're still all really good. Like you can basically get away with using every class. So, German saying, speaking of metaslaves, people laugh at me for using Dino Tamer and D15. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm assuming you must be on console. Just because it seems it's a lot worse there. But otherwise, no, Dino Tamer's great. He's very powerful, very fast. Very ease of use, lazy, because you just throw down your net and everything dies. There is supposed to be some reworks coming, like, you know, there was the survey last month, so about what they should change with the classes and junk, so it's gonna happen. And I'm very curious to see how they handle it and when it comes about. Where the heck? Where am I? Oh. Stupid dungeon. Wee. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna end up recording Baby Leon swimming or anything like that, just because I don't feel comfortable taking my phone into a swimming pool area. But I only ever played with Shadowhunter and Neon Ninja. I don't know if that's the character's name. Yeah, that's them. But I just got bored because I didn't know how to get crystal gems. Ah, yes. That sounds like Trove endgame foibles to me. No, you got vids on it, but... how was Japan and would you recommend going there? Yes, I would. I will say that I kind of have the advantage of the wife being Japanese, so, you know, I don't have to have like a translator or anything or use an app. But no, Japan is wonderful. Everybody works their butts off, and the customer service is unprecedented in my experience. It doesn't feel like people are trying to scam you. It feels like they're genuinely trying to help you. But on top of that, because everyone takes their work so seriously, it means that what you get is usually of quality, and in most cases is worth the money. Instead of in North America, you know, for even me in Canada, things get increased in price for no reason. Like amiibos are like 20 bucks and under in Japan, but here in Canada, they're like 30 bucks and up. And it's like, why? Not to mention like figurines and stuff. It's just, yeah. Unless it's like a big IP, then it ends up being pretty overpriced. But overall, yeah, the food's fantastic, especially if you like sushi and ramen and stuff. I do still have more Japan vlog videos planned. I just gotta chip away at them. I just finished the last one, so hopefully I can post that tomorrow or later today when this VOD goes up. Just for anyone that doesn't catch this live. Because when the Game Awards comes around, I'm probably gonna spam the channel with a bunch of game reaction videos. And then we'll move on. Quick question, is there any way to open chests faster than the standard auto open? How do you, huh? You mean like these, where you just click this and it goes, is that what you're talking about? Or are you on console and it's still the vanilla opening? As far as I know, I think you can do that on console, where if you mash the button, it starts stacking opening commands, which can actually lag out your game. Unless, sorry, like, what are you talking about when you say auto open? I'm not kidding. I've been using like this mod for a million years, so I don't know what vanilla Trove looks like anymore. There's a huge monopoly problem going on in Canada. Yes. No, I know. Yeah, because of our Monopoly money, and the board game is like way too popular out here. I know. I don't want to get into it. Anyway, how's things going with you? Yeah, things are going great, man. Thanks for asking. The wife has had a couple days off, so that's been really nice to kind of recharge. Because baby Leon is getting a lot more active, so I'm having to dedicate like pretty much 100% of my time to him during the day. And sometimes, you know, he's a baby, so sometimes he freaks out. Generally, I think I got a really good routine with him. But come March, a lot of that's gonna change because he's gonna start daycare. My routine is still going to be basically the same, where I'll just wake up at like 1 or 2 and then have to go pick him up. But the difference is that the wife can go back to full-time work. But baby Leon is wonderful, of course. And I got some big changes coming to the channel, but I'll talk about that soon. Kind of spooky, but in an exciting sort of way. Default auto open is nice, just awfully slow when opening over 1,000 chests. Yeah, so if I recall, you can just spam the auto open even on vanilla, and it'll just like, basically it starts opening them faster and faster because it's trying to do like multiple inputs of auto open. Unless I'm mistaken and it doesn't work that way, I'd say just try it. Otherwise, no, there's no better way. I mean, an auto controller, I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, the wife goes back to work on Thursday, which is why I'm not gonna be live streaming the Game Awards. Thank you. Thank you. I need to craft more of these stupid keys. I don't know why I don't just craft 1 billion of them. Just cuz, I guess. Sorry for my English. It's ridiculous. What's ridiculous? The English language? Yeah, it's pretty weird. I agree. Boo. There we go. There's those stupid shiny keys. No, I still can't craft that. How many of these can I make? 1 billion? Let's craft 500. Why don't I craft 1,000? I don't know. Used to be an Uggle squid. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll be real, I don't play Trove console anymore. I mean, obviously, but it became too much of a workload. And especially nowadays, like, no way. Thank you. Yeah, it's just an invader. Don't need him. Or do I? Don't these guys give something in this world? What? Oh, does he have the stupid down jump thing? Didn't have any effects for it, but weird. Just got a diamond dragonite. Let's go. Nice. Now you need 2 more for the cosmic idiot dragon. Not gonna lie, when I try to do the auto open a ton of times, it might be my internet, but it usually makes it crash. Yeah, that kind of just sounds like unboxing spam. Like if I do that with the mod, it has the game come to a crawl, and sometimes if I do it too fast, it does disconnect you. That's why you gotta kind of get a timing with it, but... How did you become that strong? Mystic gems are in the game now. Arguably, I should be using another class that would be faster, but now that I'm strong enough to handle D15, it's like I can just main whatever class I want. And what class do I want to main? Shadowhunter. Sorry. I know it's not as entertaining for a lot of you that are like, play this character instead. Please, God, you've been playing Shadowhunter for years. I know. I'm sorry. I want to have fun on this video game, and right now I don't feel like swapping classes. Very curious to see if Hightail's gonna end up having like skill trees and stuff. I'm assuming it's just gonna be like basic gear with their own like power-ups and stuff, but who knows? Hello, water beast. Oh, idiot. But yeah, now that I finished up with Metroid, it's probably just gonna go back to like mostly Trove streams and videos and so on and so forth here and there. Just FYI, because I think I mentioned earlier, but like I don't think there's any other games coming out this year, really. Unless Game Awards has some shadow drops. But I doubt that. Yep, I'm streaming on YouTube at the same time. Twitch and YouTube. which I don't do all the time, and I'm gonna kind of curate that a lot more going into next year. Like, for example, I streamed Helldivers for a couple hours earlier, but I did that on Twitch only. Like, I'm gonna more so use Twitch for the variety content instead of normally I just kind of stream everything on YouTube first. But anyway, that's gonna change. You should probably have a Twitch ping role for the Discord. I think there is. Oh, I see what you mean. Can you, Mystery or Xana, if you at D, maybe he can do that? Just because otherwise I'll forget. Could do that for YouTube as well. Because at least Discord shows notifications. Whoa, other things don't? Huh? Yep. Later, cops. Have a good one, man. Good luck. For YouTube, the Discord bot does it automatically, but not for Twitch. Oh, okay. Yeah, it should, because things are gonna change in regards to how I'm handling those streams. So, yeah. Did I win? Oh. Love when they just explode. Finally got my first Gonda, only took 2k boxes. Nice. Got way luckier than I did. Yeah, that's not bad. I wonder, I should check and see, like, as far as forging up to Mystic, because I know that they made it, like, depth cores or whatever. You get them more commonly now. Am I thinking of depth cores or souls of the depths? Well, one or the other. Problem is we still gotta grind like a crap ton of delves, which... Ugh. I feel like most people have kind of moved on from doing that grind anyways. There was an old MMO I really liked called Defiance. Yep, I know exactly which one you mean. That was another game under Trine Worlds. It was actually pretty good. Third-person shooter. For whatever reason, they thought... I think it contributed to Trine Worlds going bankrupt, honestly, because they thought that it would be a good idea to do a remaster of that game. And guess what? Nobody cared. That's where the heck bugs went. I think Trine had some good games under their belts. It's just terrible management. Wee. Like earlier, I saw you were streaming Helldivers, but it was too late because I didn't get notified at all. Yeah, all good. Like I said, like I'm gonna be streaming like a lot more on Twitch. More so random stuff. If you want to watch the VOD of that, Xana, it's on the second channel. That's kind of the big plan moving forward, is I'm gonna start splitting the content. But again, I don't want to get into too much details here. I have a video I already recorded where I go into detail and talk about quicker and more efficiently than I can do right now live on stream with my pants down. I low-key miss trying Worlds. Their updates were way better and we haven't gotten a single new biome except this gooey one since they were in charge. Nah, Game Ago's had, like I think Trove or Trine Worlds might have had some more exciting updates here and there, but overall, I think that Game Ago has handled the updates way better. Like people still have this narrative of Game Ago bad, and it's like, no, they've actually been doing really good. Like there's been a couple flop updates, like the taxes and junk like that. But the fact that they cobbled together the Bard, and even though I don't like Solarian, it's still cool that they added him. I do wish that we saw more biomes, yes, but I understand why they don't really do that. Because it can be a lot of work to add all those extra blocks into the game and stuff. Most of all, just because this game's spaghetti code. But we also got like the big overhauled reworks to all of the classes and stuff like that. Like when Tryon was in charge, that, you know, that never happened. Everything was just, oh, the gunslinger's the best. Cool. I do wish that they had, like, I will say, as far as a criticism towards Trove, I do wish that they had some more, like, big world-ending, you know, kind of like community stuff. Like, I miss the old hub that had the gigantic ship that went into the geode area. It was a little overzealous just for the sake of having a tiny little portal that led to that world. But it was still pretty cool because it felt like the game was kind of evolving as far as like a narrative, if you even want to call it a narrative. Like, again, an example, Helldivers 2, I think they handle extremely well in terms of like their forward trajectory, because they just keep building on top of this narrative of a war going on. And usually they'll have like a big, oh, we have to defend this planet and it's a new type of biome or something like that. And then that ends up just being added into the rest of the game sort of thing. I don't know. The game has a good blueprint. Sucks what happened. Is there any games like it now? Any games like Defiance? Not particularly. There was a remaster they just put out of the first Guild Wars 1. And that's actually a really good game. Apparently you can get it, the remaster, for free if you have your old account info. But that game was really interesting because it was like, the way I'd describe it is you build your character up with almost like a deck of cards of your abilities. And then whatever cards you're missing, you would actually get those abilities from bosses. It was really unique. And I feel like in this day and age, it holds up quite well. I guess if I had to try and say a game similar to Defiance in terms of over-the-shoulder action combat, not necessarily guns, although there are guns, New World. New World is still a fantastic game, despite the fact that it's gone on life support and will probably end up being abandoned by Amazon soon, which kind of sucks. Blue Protocol, maybe you'd like that one. It's free to play. It's kind of like a Genshin-ish. Like it acts like it's a gacha game, but it's not a gacha game. It's a weird one, but it's got action combat and is an MMO. So you can see like hundreds of players in town and stuff. But I got bored with it pretty quick. Unfortunately, MMOs are just too expensive unless they're gacha slot. Which sucks. Is Mired Mojo good for Shadowhunter or Shari exclusively? Go for Explosive Epilogue and Volatile Velocity. So you don't need to go for Volatile Velocity per se. The reason you use it in most cases is because it basically gives you 40% increased range to your shots. So if you're fighting in like lower tiered dungeons that you're almost one-shotting things, you can basically just use Shadowhunter to shoot through the walls and kill everything super quick. It also makes him extremely efficient at farming Sundered Uplands towers and ships and stuff, because you can just shoot through the walls. But otherwise, in most cases, I would say Explosive Epilogue and Pyrodisc would be the big ones that you want, just because when you get to this end game, Volatile Velocity doesn't matter that much because you're not killing things that quick anymore. You have to almost go up to them. Whoops. I also missed that useless oversized construction building for the ship in the hub. Yeah. Apparently they're going to be like restructuring the hub soon, which I hope that they just get a map builder to do it. Get the community to throw it together, man. Then they can like have credits to the people that did it and, you know, like make us feel a little bit more involved. Because I feel like the devs don't really understand how to make an efficient hub because they don't play the game as much as we do. No offense to them, but New World is a supermarket chain where I'm from. Nice. Yeah, that's the game. Yep, that's the one. Hey, Hydrolock. I did well on my chemistry exam today. Thanks for your help. Nice, man. Let's go. See, I knew it would help. I have Pyro, Berserk, Shadow Blitz. I used Mired as my last end game gem. Yeah, sure, whatever. It doesn't, like, you don't have to use Explosive. Mired is, it's surprisingly good, isn't it? Like, most people undersell it, but as far as I know, it's actually pretty powerful. I just don't have any. Die, crab. Man, just killing that crab made me want lobster. I wish I was rich so I can just eat lobster every day. Intrusive thought. I don't like it that much, let's be real. Would you recommend Revenant for endgame? Yeah, you can use him. You can do whatever you want with Revenant, honestly. Like, you can use any class you want, I mean to say. The one thing I'll say about Revenant, he's slow. He doesn't have much movement speed. Is the Christmas event out yet? No, next week. My bad for assuming it was this week. We have an event, but it's related to the club. And unfortunately, I don't... Oh, I tried opening the welcome screen. Unfortunately, I don't think it's on the welcome screen or anything, which is odd. Because it means that unless you end up, like, reading the patch, you're not going to know, like... what's the club name? Myron Mojo spawns projectiles that slow enemies and deals 150% physical and magic damage. I don't see anything about a cooldown to the ability, so it might be pretty good. It does have an internal cooldown, I know that for a fact. It's just unfortunately, devs never give us those cooldowns, so. But genuinely, Mired Mojo is a fine enough gem. It's not like you can or have to get rid of it. Before I left, I had an explosive epilogue and crystallized it. After watching your guides, I didn't realize it was 2-star. Ugh. Rip. Rip. Yeah. They should just get rid of the 2-star gems, man. Rip 10k cubits. Bro, never mind the cubits, all the gem dust and flux that you just had to waste upgrading it. Like, not to mention the augmenters and the gem upgrade items. Like if you used any luck cats and stuff, like, there's a lot. Hey, Naxi. How you been, man? I need my Vanguard rework ASAP. They did apparently change some stuff with Vanguard. Like, apparently his ranged mode is working better now or something. I don't know. I don't know any Vanguard mains. I just remember somebody telling me that. But yes, he still does need a rework for sure. Lost my perfect explosive epilogue maxed, and now I'm stuck with stinging curse. That one's actually bad. Ah, I know what I can eat. Yes, I'm still thinking about food. Never mind the cheese. I gotta finish my Costco poutine. Which, by the way, Costco poutines in Canada. Ooh, so good considering the price. Terrible leftovers. They're always soggy and gross. You gotta eat it fresh. But I don't want to waste money. I don't want to waste food. So, guess who's having soggy fries? First world problems. Just been chilling. We're closing in on Christmas. Yep. Don't forget the Game Awards is tomorrow too. Vanguard was changed to reduce the cooldown of his ultimate so he can switch faster, basically. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not enough of a change. Cold fries are the worst. No, I would still microwave it. They would just end up being like gross. Like sometimes there's fries that reheated are just fine. I think it's the ones that are like super overly greasy that are just terrible. I don't know. Like, McDonald's fries are okay reheated, but that's because they're made of like bug guts or something. Ah, what the hell? I might not be as Canadian as you, but Costco poutine is peak poutine. No, it is. It's actually stupid how like good a poutine it is considering its cost. The only types of poutines I'd say that would top it is, unfortunately, Costco doesn't have like more variety poutines, like one with pulled pork or something like that. Ooh, hell yeah. I'm salivating just thinking about it. But no, Costco's a really good deal for what you actually get out of it not being disgusting. Like, I got pretty obsessed with getting full pizzas from Costco for a while because they're like 12, 13 bucks and it's huge. But then we'd end up having like a ton of leftovers. And eventually I got tired of being the only one eating the pizza. You'd think I couldn't get tired of pizza, but yep, I did. If you have an air fryer or a toaster oven, fries can be good again. Ah. Yeah, I know. I mean, I can throw the fries in the oven, but what a waste of time. I'll just eat them soggy. Like, it's all gonna turn into poop anyway, dude. So it's like, just suffer through it. Food's food. It's all just about making that loneliness that we all feel in our gut go away for just a couple hours. That's what food is for. That's why everybody else eats, right? It's not because of survival. Hey, Frozen. Can you still get Stellar from Empowered Gem Boxes? Yeah? Think? I don't know what you're asking specifically, like just normal Empowered Gem Boxes? Yes. I don't know if they added Mystic to the loot tables. I think they did, but maybe not. Yeah, I'd rather just microwave food and put radiation in it. We are always going to do the most efficient thing, even if it's not good for us. Ah! Get away from me. Oh. I think the world ended. Lame. Right as we were doing that dungeon too, bro. If you acknowledge me, I'll be so happy. I already did acknowledge you. I said hi, Frozen. But been watching since 2017. Let's go. I've been alive way longer than that, so not that it's a competition. Why does it keep spitting me into this club world of all things? Wait. Ah, it's a player. Apparently there's a little one of these gub freaks that's like super fast and zooms around this place. But I couldn't find him. Apparently he's in here and he gives you like some special items or whatever. Had to do this international feast event and I brought Quebec pudding. People complained that I didn't bring poutine instead. Ah, yes. Because Canada's not known for pudding. I don't think they're being passive aggressive. Why? What? I also spawn in that world every time I log in. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's just kicking you to the last world that you were at after this world dies. Yeah, that would make sense. Because I wasn't in here. I was in that era club for other nefarious reasons. Do I have these in storage? I do not. Do I? No, I do not. I got weird items though. The net. What the hell? All right, can I upgrade this? Ooh, I could. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. I mean, it's still not great, but yeah, the depth core amount is definitely a lot better than it was. That's for sure. Wow. God, look at the small stat increase. And no stat increase there. So I could upgrade both of these into Mystic just for the sake of having everything Mystic. But I don't think that's worthwhile versus upgrading this will actually have like an impact on my gameplay. But that takes all my depth cores. I don't know, man. It does give me one more movement speed. And I like speed. The question would be, okay, so I can spend $750 for a single upgrade or $250 plus $250, so $500. And then maybe I could upgrade one of these one more time. I know I shouldn't do this, but I mean, no, I shouldn't do this. Like, okay, here's my conundrum, guys. If I get my hat and face to Mystic, then I can have a video of that and also having full Mystic gear, even if it's not fully starred and upgraded. The problem is converting a piece of gear into Mystic literally does nothing. You get like 1 PR. So this will end up giving me a little bit more PR, but more so it'll give me a little bit of extra stats. That hurt. That hurt a lot, but whatever. Okay, now I need 1,000 of these. Wow. And 250 of them. Oh my God. All right, maybe next time I'll upgrade both of these. That hurt. But it did throw me to throw my power rank up a little bit. Not by much, that's for sure. Personally, I'm just waiting to upgrade stuff, saving resources, but speed is nice. Yes. Dev's completely out of touch with these resources. I know. I've told them countless times. And the irony is that depth cores, like, I didn't even know for the longest time that they were tradable, but then people started duping them, so now they're not tradable anymore, which is why they buffed the drop rates a little bit, but I still think it's a little too out of touch. I don't know, man, because it's like, I want to grind Mystic gear, but it just feels so unachievable unless you have like a dedicated group and are just like being as efficient as possible, like doing AFK farms and stuff. But for someone like me that just widely plays on my own and just kind of chills, it's like, ugh, like it just takes so long. That right there was probably like months worth of grinding. Is there a tone for Astral Echoes? Yep, there is. I wish Trove was mainstream, such an elite game. I think the time gating and duping and other various things push casual players away. You'd think so, but I think it's just the fact that this game's like it's not really that well known, you know? Like there's definitely a group of people that know about it, but as far as like the super casual market, this game's pretty hidden. Because it's like, you've either heard of Trove or you haven't. It's not a matter of like Call of Duty where everybody knows it even if you don't play it. Trove's just one of those games, if you know about it, you've probably played it. Like Hytale has more hype around it than anything related to Trove, even though Trove's an actual game that's out. Farmed 100 sparkling keys on Monday and got about 500 cores and 680 souls. Well, there you go. But that's 100 sparkling keys and also, But that is good to know. Yeah, farming on Monday with spark keys is the best. Yeah. I need to try and make a mental note of that, where when I grab my spark keys, I save them and just do it on Monday. Are you talking about, yeah, sparkling, like, are you talking about depths specifically? Because I don't think this is affected, right? Because I still am saving these, yes. Not the depths, the surface. Okay, I didn't know that that was actually affected by Monday as well. Weird. Unless that was the recent change that they made, and that's why I don't remember. But yeah, I gotta try and remember not to waste those keys anymore and just save them for Mondays. Kind of sucks that I've been wasting them up to this point, but whatever. What are you gonna do? Anyways, guys, I'll just say thanks for coming out. I kind of feel like I'm losing my voice, so I need to take a little bit of a break, get to editing, whatever else, and also eat. They changed it after the cores aren't tradable anymore. Ah, okay, so it's a more recent thing. That happened while I was away in Japan and everything, so yeah, I'm still pretty out of the loop when it comes to that stuff. But anyways,